Hey everyone, in today's video, I want to talk about the symptoms and signs of food and sugar addiction. Number one symptom, you're watching this video. So if you're watching this video, you probably already know deep down that you are a sugar addict or a carbohydrate addict. Have you ever told yourself just this one last time, I'm just going to have this meal, I'm just going to order in just today and then tomorrow I'll start? Classic sign of addiction. A big one is denial. There's a reason why the first step of the 12-step program is that you have to admit you have a problem. Because if you don't admit you have a problem, how are you going to solve it, right? You got to admit there's a problem in order to be able to put a plan to solve it. So denial is a huge red flag. Also, having a fear or hesitation to change your diet or your lifestyle habits, that's another dead giveaway. Because if I told you to stop eating broccoli, you wouldn't hesitate much. You just quit it in order to improve your health. But the moment I tell you to stop eating sugars and carbohydrates, there's hesitation. Have you yo-yo dieted in the past? That's a major sign. Have you hid sugar and addictive food consumption? So do you try and throw away the packages in areas where people wouldn't find them? Maybe you have eaten in the car before you get to the house so that people don't really know exactly how much sugars and carbohydrates or junk food you've eaten. Have you lied about sugar and addictive food consumption? Also, you generally either follow a plan, you're either on plan or off plan. It's kind of like all or nothing thinking. You're either all in this new thing that you think is going to be the solution, or you come off of it and you go and you binge and you just do whatever. You really don't care. And it's not that you don't care, it's just that the sugar addiction causes this apathy in your brain and this depression. Binge eating disorder is a major red flag, especially when you start to try and restrict your use of the substance that causes binges. So this doesn't mean continuously to use a substance that is most likely more addictive than heroin, and I will explain why I believe that to be the case. But it just means that normally this is when the binge eating rears its head with the restrict binge cycles. So you might have binge eating disorder with or without compensatory behaviors, like excessively exercising the calories or purging or using laxatives. It doesn't matter whether you use those compensatory behaviors or not. If you've binged eaten in the past, you're a sugar and carbohydrate and junk food addict. If you're a self-described emotional eater, when you eat in response to stress, that means that's how you soothe yourself. That's your emotional management system. And if you eat when you're not hungry or to quote unquote get energy, that's a dead giveaway. And those restrict binge cycles, which we've talked about as well. There's more. If you're always on a diet, but you never really see an appreciable change in your physique or your fitness long term. If you're constantly preoccupied about what to eat, how much is okay to eat, trying different healthy recipes, trying to kind of make it easier for you to follow the plan, how much to exercise, always thinking, how much should I have to exercise today to burn off those calories? That's a major also giveaway. Are you an information addict? Are you constantly watching things like this or reading books about, dieting and fitness and sugar addiction, things like that, but you're not really doing anything with it? Because that can actually give you a little dopamine hit. It's almost as if it is its own addiction. So being an information addict is like you know everything about all the diet and the fitness plans, but yet you still can get in shape. Or maybe you are in shape but you want to do a little bit better, right? Maybe you just have a few extra pounds that you know are unnecessary, and the only reason they're there is because of your sugar and carbohydrate addiction. You can never seem to go past that point. There's something that's constantly kind of like stopping you in your tracks. That's a dead giveaway. Are you double guessing the gravity of your addiction despite a solid track record of inability to moderate junk food and carbohydrate and sugar intake? There you have it. So those are the signs and symptoms. I hope you take this information and hopefully over time apply it to yourself and not be in denial anymore. In the next video, I'm going to talk about the withdrawal symptoms, which I like to call a healing crisis, but stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching.